Alright. This is not a J. Cole hate campaign. I promise you it's not. I really fuck with this album. Is it his best work? No. But in one of these fucking... Where's the lyric at? Where's the lyric? Where's the lyric? Where's the lyric? He said, your first shit was a classic. Your last shit was a tragic. Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, but that was your prime. I didn't like... Kendrick was, what, Morale of the Big Steppers or some shit like that? Or is he talking about Damn? I think he's talking about Damn. Because Good Kid, Mad City... To Pimp a Butterfly, and he's talking about Damn. Yeah, he was talking about Damn. He definitely was talking about Damn. But many people could say that, and I didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly, but I also, many people could say that this was J. Cole's prime right here. Whoa, what is J. Cole's best-selling album? It's probably going to be Forest Hills Drive. Is it? Quickly get yeah. This is his best. This is his best work. And his last tape didn't really. I mean, it did good because 282 first week sales is good, but compared to your last shit, it didn't even do all that good either. Let me see. J. Cole. What did KOD do? 300. Wow, I didn't think it sold that much. Fuck. This is not his last project though. The Fall Off was his last project, right? Nah, not the Fall Off. The Off Season. The Off Season. This nigga swear he ain't fucking key. The Off Season first week sales. Okay, so it kind of dipped with this one. It's still good numbers. 282,000 is good numbers first week. But on top of like, how much did 4 Year Hero? Let me see. For Your Eyes Only. First week. First week sales. That ass? I didn't fuck with this album. For real? 300 is... Really? I ain't... Damn. This was my least favorite J. Cole album. And that sold over Forest Hills Drive? Oh, that's the copies. The copies first week. 492. It's... Wow. I'm shocked. Moral of the story is that many people could say that J. Cole's best project is Forest Hills Drive. In my opinion, that's J. Cole's best work. In my opinion. I didn't like Forest Hills Drive. KOD was okay, but it's like, alright, cool. The Fall Off, I didn't listen to it at all. I'm gonna be honest. But this project, the Might Delete Later, this is a good project. It's a really good project. I like the song with Cameron. I like the song with Central C. I like the song with I think that's all the features. Let me in fact my J. Cole Might Delete Later. I love that track with Cameron. That shit is tough. That shit is in my rotation. I think he got one with yeah. Ari Lennox. Oh yeah. Gucci Man is nice too. Boss, that's his artist, so I ain't really worrying about that shit. Yeah. Cameron, Central C, and he got one with Ab-Soul too. That Ab-Soul verse is insane. But it's a solid project. Is it his best? No, but it's a solid project. I fucked with it. Moral of the story is J. Cole, you can't be saying that his he reached his prime when it comes to making music. K. Dot, I think he's like, well, no, he's not. Because Kendrick Lamar, I didn't fuck with To Pimp a Butterfly. It was alright. I didn't like it that much. But other than that, he has a perfect stellar record. Your shit been a little, and that diss track was a little mid. I ain't gonna lie. But let me stop running my mouth.
With this pew 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 like synth trap beat. This does not sound hard, convincing, and even Cole's vocal delivery off the bat in the song is half-hearted and underwhelming. He clearly didn't want to do this, which will be further illustrated by the bars on the track Let's Go. Light work like it's PWC. Cole is telling us this is going to be easy. It's a cold world, keep the heat under your seat. It's not a J. Cole song unless he's doing some kind of cold world pun. We've heard it a million times. It is not clever. It was never clever. Whatever appeal it had has lost its luster over the decade you've been using it. And this is the chorus, by the way. I got a phone call. They say that somebody dissing. You want some attention. It come with extensions. My dog likes say the word. He on some bullshit. He itching. I mean, the rhyme scheme is not bad, but it's a very wordy chorus. And when you actually...
It's light. Call it what it is. It's light. It's a jab. It's a jab. It's a jab. But that's where you want to keep it at, because these guys are just sparring, and this is just competition. It should go no deeper than that. It was light. It was light. But when he said that when he said he fell off, Cole, Jermaine, that nigga Kendrick ain't fall off. Which I don't get why Kendrick Lamar, like, I swear, Kendrick Lamar, I mean, I guess you could say he's focusing on the music and he's giving it, he's taking his time with the music, but sometimes I feel like Kendrick Lamar be the first rapper that's on load management. Drop a little bit more, or at least do a little bit of features to let niggas know you still in the mix. But as far as like a body of work compared to Kendrick and Cole, Kendrick got a better discography than Cole. At least in my opinion. I fuck with Cole, but he ain't touching Kendrick. Section 80, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You listen to it in the context of the song, it's utterly forgettable on impact. Like, clearly Cole is not trying to sell us on the appeal of this track being catchy. He's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. I mean, not only does this simile not hit hard at all, but isn't this like a really weird admission? Even in its fallen off state, The Simpsons is a massively popular and influential show that still to this day is the archetype for every other animated sitcom comedy style show on television. And I predict a similar thing with Kendrick Lamar. Even if 10, 20 years from now, he's coming out with records that aren't as good as Good Kid, Mad City, because of those classic influential moments in his back catalog, people are probably still going to listen to his new stuff, even me. Your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Good Kid, Mad City, classic. Mr. Morale, tragic. How?
No. He don't got the lineup right. That was his last album. Let me. It was he talking about To Pimp a Butterfly. Look at his fucking albums, nigga. Yeah, I know I'm not tripping. God damn, this nigga got a fucking lineup. I forgot about Overly Dedicated, the Untitled, Unmastered, Section. Ooh, Section 80, and this was a mixtape. This was his best work. Good Kid, Mad City, but then I think it was to pimp a Butterfly, and then Damn, and then Morale of the Big Steppers. I didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly. I ain't gonna lie, that was mid. But J. Cole shit was mid too. For Your Eyes Only was ass. For Your Ass Only, that shit was mid. Come on, let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Damn was one of them ones. Damn was one of them ones. Damn was a good project. That made up for it. Morale of the Big Steppers, I didn't really fuck with that album too much. But J. Cole can't talk because KOD, niggas ain't had that in rotation like that. And the what's the fallout? No, the off season, nigga, that shit came and went.
It was one of Kendrick's boldest, most experimental, most adventurous albums yet. Your second shit put dudes to sleep, but they gassed it. T-Pab! Being boring is like the core criticism you could make of most of J. Cole's catalog. So in a way, this line is kind of projection. Your third shit was massive and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind and I just now hit mine.
No, the fuck you did it, nigga. This nigga, I ain't gonna lie. First person shooter mode, he was cooking. J. Cole was cooking. J. Cole was cooking. These features that J. Cole been on, he been eating shit alive. Pause, no Diddy. But don't. Whew. You was not trailing behind, nigga, because the fall off, that shit was just, no impact.
Okay, now I'm at the front of
You just started rapping. You just started rapping like the rent was due. So I'll give him his credit, but don't do that, nigga.
line, comfortable lead. How ironic, soon as I got it, now he wants something with me. Well, he caught me at the perfect time, jump up and see. Well, in Kendrick's defense, whether I vibe with this as a stance or a general attitude from him or not, he has a history of being like, you know, kind of aggressive with some of his contemporaries and just like kind of throwing shots out there as a challenge. I don't know if he's simply doing this just because you've gotten to a certain level of popularity. Boy, I got here off bars, not no controversy. Really? I mean, while Kendrick has had these moments where he has been polarizing and has like stirred the pot,
that's the game. That's the game. Especially if you've been saying that, nigga, I'm the fucking best. No, I don't think you're the best. I'm gonna take a shot at you. Now contest it, nigga. That's the fucking game. Come on, Jermaine.
I don't know. I think it's pretty safe to assume that like the core appeal of Kendrick is his albums and the artistry that goes into them. Sure, while this recent Metro Boomin diss was very much discussed, and obviously fans remember the Control verse, it's really Good Kid, Mad City, it's T-Pab, it's Damn, it's those classic records that stand tall in his catalog and remain his most popular, most discussed material, not just the disses. Further down, he says that Kendrick averages one hard verse every 30 months, and that if he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing.
That's a fucking lie. But I like the competition. I love the talk shitting. I love him talking shit. But even though he's fucking lying, Kendrick Lamar can go away for 7 years. The nigga pop out with an album, the world stops. Including J. Cole, including Drake. They just wanted him once. That's why we want Drake to respond. That nigga playing. He need to stop bullshitting.
Him. Which
stop taking fucking flicks with Sexy Red. Stop it with the fucking these niggas is watering down Drake's image. This nigga used to be not used to. He still is a killer MC, but this nigga used to be fucking cutthroat. These new niggas these influencers that's around Drake is making this nigga soft, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know if Cole has gone on hip-hop Twitter at all lately, but even when Kendrick has not dropped, people are talking about Kendrick. And even when that dude farts or posts a random picture to his, burner Finsta account, people are talking about it. Closes the verse out with a meme reference, boring chorus, and then we go into verse 2, which has a beat switch into a Conductor Williams instrumental that frankly is way better than the beat the song kicks off with. Like if Cole was going to give us a diss track or a response track, it should have been with this instrumental off the bat. However, when we go deeper into the second verse here, the tone is changed a little bit. A lot of Cole's references to the diss are like, I don't want to respond, I'm a guy.
And that's the thing that be pissing me off with this nigga, man. Yo, he my dog, I don't want to do it to him. No, fuck that nigga. Do it to him. Violate. Within the booth, though. Within the booth. Violate the nigga, bro.
Peace, but if I have to, I will. I'll get violent. I mean, he does say your arms might be too short to box with the god. Kendrick Lamar. Famously short king. 5'6". Criteria is criteria. But yeah, he goes on also about my text flooded with the hunger for a toxic reply. I'm hesitant. I love my brother, but I'm not going to lie. I'm powered up for real. That shit would feel like swatting a fly. Okay, so what is Cole saying here? That like this response isn't actually the diss? This isn't him like really coming at Kendrick in the way that he could if he wanted to? I mean, maybe that's true, but it just kind of feels like cope. Because if you could go harder and if you really could like snuff Kendrick out lyrically, I would think that even like the little tastes here that you gave us or the shots that you put out there preliminarily would be a bit stronger and would amount more to like your last album was tragic and your second album was boring. And what is this Eminem-ass bar over here? Fly pebbles at your dome, we the Stone Temple Pilots? Now I gotta imagine J. Cole vibing to STP in his 90s rock mix, like, way down. Here on a Sunday afternoon, forward I've read between the lines, yeah. Look, it's a cute bit of wordplay. I would laugh at it probably in another context or see it as cute, but this is like not tone of a diss type writing. This is just a little silly and goofy. This is a warning shot telling you guys to back down. Watch out. There are more Stone Temple Pilots bars where this came from. I mean, he might throw out a Push or a Vaseline reference. Your career's Cobained as I've...
Listen, nigga, you want my advice? If you want to get real disrespectful, nigga, you know who to hit up. You better hit up Pusha T, nigga. Because this was a jab. This was a jab. This was a jab. This was a jab. Not even a fucking jab. This was just like a little blow.
Reach nirvana. Watch what I do. The audience applause while I fight this foo. Switching sides like the tassel on the cap and gown. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done here. This is a weak diss. Clearly, J. Cole did not want to do this, and yet he did it anyway. I mean, I sort of get it. The hip hop fandom is toxic in such a way that if J. Cole did kind of come out and was serious and was real about how he actually felt about this and was just like, I don't want to do this, guys. I think it's kind of lame. I'm obviously not really with dissing and fighting and arguing like this. That was literally the point of the line to begin with that Kendrick is responding to in an unnecessarily aggressive way. Like, that would be valid. That would be real. That would be true. That would be so fucking down to earth and honestly just reality. But if J. Cole did that, if he actually said that in response, like just kind of put it out there, boldly and plainly, all the fans would clown him and just be like, oh, you're lame, you fucking pussy. Which,
well, to be honest, and his fair point, all he had to do was just give Kendrick like a little shot. He made a whole fucking diss song about the nigga. I don't even think Kendrick Lamar's like that lyrics. Kendrick Lamar just said what he had to say. You could have said what you had to say in that first diss and then switch it, and then you could have just did your own shit. That would have been good enough. You made a whole song about the nigga. I mean, I'm glad you replied, don't get me wrong. Let me see. These niggas talking. Yeah, right here. First person shooter mode. I hope they come with 3 stitches. Oh, this shit is still hard. Oh my god. Motherfuck the big 3, nigga. It's just big knee, nigga. Bum. What? I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlive Mike Jack, nigga. Bum. For all your dogs getting buried. That's a K with all these nines. They gonna see it. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Kendrick was cooking. 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 But he didn't spend a whole verse talking shit about these niggas. He kept it light and he packaged it in a good. You could tell he took his time with this shit. J. Cole made a whole song about the nigga. We ain't asked for all that, but I'm glad he responded though.
Honestly sucks. So it's important to point out, even if Kendrick is kind of ahead here and is winning in this back and forth in terms of lyricism, stance, attitude, like obviously he's appealing to the crowd more. People are kind of favoring him a bit more in this beef. Yeah, that may be true, but in no way has J. Cole asked for this. At least that's how it looks from an outsider's perspective. And while this response does kind of blow, it's not really a shot against J. Cole's artistry or credibility, because I think what the problem ultimately is here is that his heart really wasn't into a response like this, and that's why it's not good. It's not because he doesn't have the talent.
Well, if that's the case, stop pounding your chest and saying that you the GOAT. Stop saying that these niggas can't fuck with me. Stop saying that these niggas ain't on my level. Stop saying that I will kill these niggas in the booth. Stop talking all that shit if your heart not in it when you get dissed. It don't work like that. You can't pick and choose when you, like, if I'm saying I'm that nigga, if I'm saying I'm the guy, I'm that nigga. Nobody could touch my pen. Nobody could touch me, period. I'm that nigga. I'm shutting all that shit down. And somebody tries to contest what I gotta respond at that point. If you're not gonna respond, stop saying that you that nigga. You can't be peaceful 1 minute and then be pounding your shit saying that I'm that nigga. I'm about to shut shit down. Like I'm the king of this shit. Nah, fuck that. You said that you was the king. You said that you feel like I feel like I'm Muhammad Ali. That nigga said, nah, you not Muhammad Ali, nigga. I'm Muhammad Ali. Get the fuck out the paint. So nah, it don't work like that. That nigga be like, I'm the best, but then again, yeah, Drake and Kendrick cool too. Like, nah, nigga, if you the best, say fuck that nigga. I'm the best, and I'ma go at that nigga like I'm the best. If not, move to the side, nigga. Can't say I'm the GOAT and I'm better than all these niggas, and then when you get challenged, your heart is not in it. Your heart is not in it. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. At least in my opinion.
It's not because he doesn't have the artistry or the capability. I think he does. But he just doesn't care, and he's not interested, and this isn't what he wants to do with his career. And again, even if this track is mid, which it very much is, I can sympathize with that. Let me know what you guys think over here.
I wouldn't say it was mid. Like I said, that was his little jab. I'm just glad he responded. Drake. I'm tired of this nigga, bro. This nigga been getting on my fucking nerves, cause like he trying to make it seem like this nigga ain't nigga, you better get ready to play ball, nigga. I love Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? I love Sexy Red. I love her aura. I love her style. I love her pizzazz. I love it all when it comes to Sexy Red. Fat ass, by the way. Ooh, that ass is assing. But Drake, stop flicking it up with Sexy Red and get in the fucking booth. Please, I am begging you to get in the fucking booth. Get in the booth, my nigga. We don't care about you flicked up with fucking Sexy Red. We don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Get in the booth, nigga. Get in the booth and make something shake. I'ma still give him I'm gonna give him another week. But I want to hear what Drake got to say. Cause Kendrick was going at Drake more so J.Cole. Cole just was happened to be, he got caught in the mix. Fuck it, I'm gonna go at both of y'all niggas. You just guilty by association. But I really want to hear from Drake. But leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And like I said, these are all good artists. Let's not get the game fucked up. But this is competition. This is hip hop. You gotta love shit like this. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.